Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? How's it going? Good evening, good evening. Welcome to another day of Forza Open Lobby Madness. Fancy Face, how's it going, dude? Mr. Tab, good evening to you both. FRA boys, loving it, loving it.
Tommy.
Rossi pal, yay, finally managed to get in. Wait, the invitations weren't working. They weren't working earlier, so, but we're in now. We are in now. How's it going, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just been having a nice chill day so far. Well, actually, I think work was a little bit more coming up as often. Like I had more stuff to do today, which was nice. Time just flew by, and ready for today's action, mate. How about you?
Nice.
What have you been up to?
Just the usual with work. However, things have been particularly busy. Like us on the Forza front, I've actually been trying to work a bit with, sorting out my garage in A class. It seems that everyone always feels a bit equipped with what they need to ride, whereas I always feel a bit on the back foot for A class. I have such few cars, so I actually reached out to Mr. Tab, who is in the lobby, absolute legend, and he told me that he tuned quite a few Porsche cars, so I'll be giving them a whirl this evening.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny how you mentioned that, because like just before the stream started, I managed to get a few tunes of myself, but haven't really tested them yet. So it'll be interesting to see if I can test them later today, if I can. I think this Diablo's one of them, but this track is definitely not one of those tracks.
Yeah.
Not by a long shot.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if I should go with a main car here or not.
Yeah, I think I'm going to save this particular car, the 2004 911 GT3. Save it for a track that's a bit more all-rounder or handling orientated. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that, guys. We'll be tucking into that. But first race of the evening. Yes, Marina North Circuit. We are back here, Rossi. The land of memes, the land of on-track banter. What are you thinking of to take in this first race of the night?
Probably something a little bit more powery axle orientated, because even though there's like a long straight, there's like quite a chunk of corners as well. There are some like turns in there that people that created the track thought, oh, just put in a few turns, then just leave it straight at the end. But I think something a little bit more power axle orientated should do nicely here. I think
should do.
It's all about getting that, getting that punch up the hairpin can be a bit important.
Yeah, for sure.
So I might kind of go against that with pure power, but I don't know if I should pull out this car right now or not. It's a Woodmobile though. It's a specialised old Rossi FRC colour from 3 years ago.
Oh really? I can't wait to
It's
see.
an absolute.
Can't wait to see.
It's an absolute, and so hard to control as well. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I might whip it out. Where is it?
Off constantly. How's
It's
it
here
going,
somewhere.
man? He says he's still working. Well, look, hope your day's going by pretty well anyway, despite working. Hope it's all going good for you. Platinum, how's it going, man? How's it going? See you in the lobby. Good stuff. And that's a nice car choice as well. Corvette 02. I really need to try that car a bit more often, actually.
What car is that?
The 02 Corvette. I don't really touch it.
Oh right, yeah.
It's a good car, isn't it?
That's actually quite a good car.
Yeah.
But just no one really uses it much. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, it's not OP.
I don't know if people would associate it with like, yeah, it's not really that OP. It's a good car. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think the more the OP affiliation is to do with the O2 Camaro instead of the Corvette. So does that.
Mr. Tab just gave a warning. He said, like a disclaimer, I am not responsible for how bad you may do with any of my cars. Well, I tell you what, Tab, you're a great tuner. It's as simple as that. You're a great tuner. I've used many of yours before, so I do look forward to giving this one a shot. do indeed. But just maybe not for this track. Oh, there we go. Rossi with the 10 speed. Shaky with detail.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, may as well kick it off to the bang, you know, just bring it 10 speeds, just bring it. It's like if it was a game of top trumps, then Jack has it in the speed front, although the handling, it would, yeah, kind of suck. Well, it's not as bad as D-Squad's Vantage 77. On the opposite side in terms of weight, it looks like much heavier than our car, but his looks much more stable because I think he's got the fatter rear tyres, and he also has that Pega front rim size as well. That extra bit of turning.
As you do. I think you know, D-Squared and I, we have long been due to have some 1v1s. Everyone's familiar with Starchy and I having 1v1s, yeah, but it has been in the works behind the scenes between D-Squared and I that we are going to settle some A-class business in the Cougars. So yeah, looking forward to a bit of that. I'm sure we'll do it once or twice this evening. We've got slightly different builds as well, which makes it even more interesting. So yeah, that would be a good laugh. As for this race, I will quickly make a choice. Something with
Rox Miller, how are we today, man? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well. Yeah, I appreciate you passing by, Rox. Much appreciated, my man. In terms of Forza Horizon 3 live stream recently, I don't know, there's like quite a few racing games out there that I would like to see how streaming works with it. It's just that I've not really advanced on that idea yet. I don't know like why I haven't. Like, I think it would be quite interesting thing for you guys to watch, to see how I do in these other racing games.
Yeah, that is.
Speaking of other racing games, I think the wheel action, I think on the stream, I think will probably return next Friday. It's just been too long, John, to do wheel stuff. I think you probably know that already.
It's been a while.
Just like way too long.
Does take a fair bit of concentration as well. A slightly different skill set to be using the wheel, that's for sure. For sure. Alright, okay.
I think so we're already, apart from Jonas, who's still packing his car.
I will have the choice, just 1 second though. Yeah, I'm doing this jump on this thing.
Oh, go on, lads. There we go, 5-3. So that's quite. I think that's quite a good choice.
Just for the memes, we'll get a TCS off. Let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh.
Yeah, man. First race of the day, legend commence. Darcy Fishy, thank you so much for the follow and also the host as well. Much appreciated, and hopefully having a fantastic day today. And we're at the back.
Well, shout out to Greek. How's it going, dude? Absolute legend.
One's in the middle, actually. See that boy's got an absolutely shocking start. The car's tyres are pretty thin. It's got a suck on the axle though. Saw about one section. Funny thing about this track, when first John introduced it, I was a bit sceptical, and then when we were driving it in D-Class, I kind of thought things might not go so well. In actual fact, it's been one of our better races overall on this channel.
Yeah, everyone was doubting me. Everyone was thinking, oh, not Yaz Marina. But it only gets a bad reputation because people drive it in the hopper lobbies, right? You know. But if you've got a good gang, like we have right here, every week, week in, week out.
Oh boys, this is where you say your prayers and the Jag comes through.
Oh, here he comes.
Ah, missed my brake.
I was so put off there. I was so put off by you.
sorry about that, John. Just reverse psychology there. It's because this thing does not have a spoiler or a splitter, so it's a bit on the chaotic side to go to an end.
A wooden livery as well. Oh
Yeah,
god.
it's like a little bit of wood, just like going a bit of legs and then it's off in the distance, you know.
All volts. Managing to save the sin switch there.
It's okay from the inside because we're sorry about that fish. Gave me room. It's a bit hard to drive this thing. It is the first face of the day as well, which doesn't really help much.
A lot of pressure. Lots of pressure. Hey Gunnar, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a great day. That's what I see coming.
Yeah, this thing's just... Yeah, you can just visually see... Oh, well, we actually break the time this time. Okay, second gear is the way to go. My... Are you seeing the amount of corrections I'm having to make on this?
Look at that absolute door wedge, that is.
Yeah, the axle kind of sucks, so... Yeah, forgive me for my terrible driving here. Well, not terrible, but it's like driving with a milk float with NOS on it. Next time we're streaming Gaza, it will be on Saturday, and I shall mention about that a little bit later on.
Sorry, fish.
Oh, here's Platinum. Next victim. Yeah. This tune's like, get wavy, mates.
Whoa, this car definitely, even though it's got a lot more handling than you, so yeah, it definitely feels lively without the TCSR.
Or are you driving that Cali with traction off?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Pretty skinny tyres.
How hard is it?
Pretty skinny tyres for, you know, 600-ish horsepower.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a 5-gear handling build in. It would be roughly a little bit harder to drive than... Well, not harder than this, but not far off.
Bit tricky. It's a nice wake-up call to
Yeah.
start off the night, that's for sure, mate.
Yeah, I think definitely feels like a Starkey car. The thing we see Starkey today though, unfortunately, as he is away at Snitterton, I think.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's Snitterton, that's right. He is driving round and he's, or rather not driving round, riding round on his bike. Oh, a bit wide. Too busy talking, less time looking at the track. Yeah, so Starkey's at a track this week, but I'll be at the track next week.
Oh, which track are you going to, Rossi?
I'll be going to Knock Hill for a driving experience. Something that's been long overdue. Because, like, I got it from Christmas in 2019, but because of like this whole situation kicking in, it was kind of like put off due to levels. But with things now relaxing, I think, then I'm able to do it now.
Oh, that's epic. What car are you going to be driving?
I'll be driving 3 cars around that track actually. Like tester, tester drive in the Honda Civic FK, I think it's FK8, right? The Salini looking Civic. I think it's the FK8, don't bust a bubble if I get it wrong here. And after that, I'm not sure which order it's in, but I think next will be the new Aston Martin Vantage. Yeah man, that's going to be a proper thriller, that one. And also a Ferrari 30 as well. That should be good.
That sounds like it's going to be hella fun.
Yeah, man, 6 laps in each car, which is nice. The thing I go by is that whenever you go for a track experience, go for the max experience.
Go to the
If you're
extreme.
making your way there, then. Go on, John, sorry?
Go to the extreme.
Have you ever had a driving experience, John?
No, I haven't actually. I'm dying to though. I'd especially like to around Brands Hatch because that's considered like my kind of like home circuit in Kent. I've been the track like once or twice, and being there in person, seeing the elevation changes, especially around turn 1, it's quite surreal, have to admit. But yeah, yet to try anything. Not too sure what I'd want to drive first actually. It's like a test track experience.
I would highly recommend that, mate. It's a very good experience. It really is. I would highly recommend it, John, mate. If like knowing how close-ish you are to Brands, then I would definitely give that a go.
Have to at least give it a go, right? Have to.
Yeah, man. Can't be sitting on the sidelines forever, bro.
Yeah, had enough of that at Goodwood. Seeing all that action, I'm like, oh, I've got to get involved.
Mate, Platinum, let me tell you what I put in that Jag. I put a big chunk of wood in the engine, and it just like consumed all of it. Like you have no idea how powerful wood is as a fuel. And yeah, the Jag is pretty fast in the straights, although it can be a tad difficult to take round the corners.
Just a little.
I'm pretty sure the Cali, I think, may have had some similar straights there, perhaps.
I mean,
with traction off.
Yeah, it is a night and day difference between having TCS on or off. I'm not gonna lie. It can go super fast, super fast, but I just thought, yeah, it'd just be a funny way to try and, warm up the fingers and thumbs, get them neurons firing for the rest of the evening. But yeah, that was some fun racing there, particularly with Fish and Fancy Face at the end there. Loved it, absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I mean, like this can be a good track to race on if you've got a good crowd of people, like we have today.
Yeah.
Like when there's no one clearly and blatantly corner cutting, it's a nice sight. You can actually have a race on a track where you wouldn't really be able to normally.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's for
definitely. Okay, John, mate, what are you thinking for track number 2 for today? What your
track
thoughts?
number 2? Okay, so we've had something that's pretty much Excel or complete poor. I think we'll point it a bit towards a bit of like an all-rounder experience. How about let's go to Hockenheim National. Let's do Hockenheim National.
Alright, okay, Hockenheim Nash is. How many laps? Thinking. How long does it take to get around to like 134, 35 average, maybe?
Yeah, it should be under that, but around like 130-ish mark, pretty much.
So I'm probably thinking about how many laps? 4 or 5?
We can go 4. See if we can try and squeeze in more races today. That'd be cool.
No worries. Good.
Hi, Gaming Girl. How's it going? Keen supporter of the channel, although you do it quietly. I know you're there. Hope you're having a great day. And GG Platinum. Seemed like Platinum actually done a pretty good job there. He was holding on to the podium spot for a long time until Rossi and his flying piece of furniture came up the order.
Oh, nice, we've got a riser in now. That's
now we're talking.
To see that.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, man, now we're getting some of the
familiar name, familiar
more of the
face.
vehicles in.
Very nice tuner and racer. Great to see. Yeah.
might actually take actually no, Diablo's more of a... I might take Diablo, I'm not too sure though.
I'm going to ask Tab, Mr. Tab, man, tell me, do you think this is going to be an okay one to take your 2004 Porsche? It's what I'd like to do. That's what I'm thinking of.
I think that Porsche could be good round here because it has some good axle.
Yeah.
Good handling as well, so there's quite a few stop-start corners, especially on the national track, so I mean, there's only one way you're gonna find out, and that's actually trying it.
There's only one way, that's for sure. Oh, D-Squared has picked the Cougar. Oh boy, I'd love to have a little...
Run the Cougar, mate, get that 1v1 out of the way.
Love to have a ding-dong with you. It's just... The thing is, I want to make sure I actually use a good Porsche or two tonight, and I don't know how many tracks we'll have where they could actually be like a viable choice, so... I think I'll stick in the Porsche for now, but... Yeah, D-Squared's definitely getting a bit of the Cougar today. It's funny, because of his build, I know the tracks that his build is preferential to, whereas mine are for other tracks, so we're just going to have to see where we battle. It's going to be fun though when it happens. And look at Fish!
Yeah, I'll give the Diablo a try.
Look at Fish bringing it back, Rossi, in the Jeep Wagoneer. The very circuit where we had a Wagoneer convoy back in the day. You had 3 of us.
I can't feel tempted to show him up in the Jeep, but I'm not too sure. I might choose the Jeep actually and see Diablo fun all day. Yeah, go for the Jeep. Sorry boys, but it's got to happen. I mean, if the Wagoneer's out, then you know there's got to be some more representation of Jeep there. So you boys love with this.
Oh, you've really just had to show him up, haven't you? Just absolutely.
Yeah.
Had to.
Well, I mean, like
there's just no like yours is like NBA level, like in terms of his performance. Jeep Wagoneer is like collegiate at best.
The Jeep, like a Jeep cannot be in the grid on its own. There has to be 2.
Has to be 2.
There's got to be 2 Jeeps. Like there can't just be one, like meme car out there. There has to be 2.
Yeah, but the difference is your meme car
doesn't feel left out.
The difference is your meme car is actually good. It's actually fast. Ryan Boyd, is there any room? Indeed there is, buddy. Indeed there is. All you need to do is send myself, JSR John, or LZR Rossi a message on Xbox. That way we can jump on your profile and give you an invitation. So yeah, if you want to get involved in the action, just send us a message and I'd be happy to get you in.
No worries, mate, no worries. Also, Holy Folk, thank you so much for the follow. I don't think I mentioned that before. I may have forgotten, but thank you for the follow anyway. Hopefully you're having a very good day so far. That is true. Are we waiting for our friend John? We're gonna head off race
No, I think we'll kick off.
No worries, mate. No worries, all good. Then I'll race under our belts. Hawk Nash. Seppi, mate, this will be memes. I'll do you proud here, man. That's Jeep CG5 versus the world.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh my god, I'm on, oh, I thought I was on pole there.
I'm on pole.
I'm behind you.
You're gonna be on pole. Oh, the launch on that thing.
Oh my god, this thing's bouncy.
That is Papega acceleration.
You know what? We did this on purpose. You go boys, that's a handbrake turn for you. Actually, I can't feel bad now, it may actually be up.
Let's just see how that one goes. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's a bit early on tab, but I'm going to say it, this car does feel pretty nice. And that's saying a lot for rear engine cars. It does feel pretty nice.
We may as well just warm up the tyres, you know.
Ooh. I've joined you in the drifting.
Oh yeah, mate, love it.
Oh, Dog Johnson, how's it going, man? How's it going, you absolute legend? Supporting us on both channels. Appreciate you, man. How you doing? Got a fancy face who I think is in a rush to make easy work of John Boy. What is here? Nissan Fair Ladies Eve, possibly?
Well, boys, if you wanted some drifting, there you go. I'm secretly a DJ.
Oh, I'm taking the defensive line.
Sorry, just need warm up his hands a little bit more. I'll keep the drum playing around.
Nice spatial awareness with Fancy Face, loving that clean racing, man. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, see that? These two boys are going hard at it, catching me at the same time.
Still trying to get used to this car, but overall it does offer a fair amount of stability and off-throttle turning. Interesting car. I like what Tab's done with this.
Good old Dong Johnson, what is that, my man?
Just going to try and make this Porsche as wide as possible. Let's see how long I can hold back these two yellow boys. Oh, that's something I need to check. Actually, I need to check out the power end. That's not a bad idea. Square's made it into third. Got round Fancy Face. Got a feeling D Square's going to be a little bit trickier to keep at bay, especially in that Cougar. Whoa, Forza glue, Forza glue.
Yo, Squibbles, my man, how are we doing today? Absolute pleasure to see you. Try to see if we can get you in if you are available. Just let me know. Yeah.
Oh, he's got by. He's got by.
A track that does not have many long straights can easily get away with this CG5.
Yeah. I think another track it can have a really good laugh around is Laguna.
Yeah, definitely. I think I actually tried it there once in a lobby, I think. I've definitely tried it once on Laguna. I think I have anyway, it was in that open lobby. No worries, Scribble's all good, man, all good. Scribble's is AFK today, I think. In terms of gameplay wise.
Here comes Greek in his muscle cars. He can't get enough of them, can he, Rossi?
No, definitely not. Is Greek up there now? Oh, there he is, in third.
Yeah, just slipped into third place. Volt's slightly gone off into the grass, but he's kind of saved it in the Mustang. Going for the dive, going for the dive.
Well, I mean, like, probably, I actually thought about waiting up, but then I realised I didn't win last week, so I need to go for it this week.
Yeah, you need to get that W in quick, mate.
Yeah, got in quite, wasn't quite the first race, but second race, yeah, I'll take that. Can't be losing too much. was such a slick last section. So slick.
Oh, good race, good race. It was actually fun racing in that Porsche. Nice work,
Yeah,
Tab. Nice work. Oh, sliding into the 30s there, D-squared. Not messing about. Not messing about at all.
Oh, Platinum, did you get slapped by a Wagoneer? Cheers, man. Jeez, oh. That's the last thing I want to be slapped by is a Wagoneer.
Can't be having that, sir. Can't be having that.
GG's actually, what? Where did Fish actually finish? I didn't even look. Yeah, this is an 8th. His victims were Vitor, Platinum, Ariser, Hannon, Tab, and Ahuzi. So we pretty much finished in the middle. Nicely gone.
Yeah, I mean, like the Jeep is just like, it's just, it's just like a good car, isn't it? It's not outstanding anywhere, but it's on some tracks with short straights, it's good, just about good. But I think what's really so entertaining about it is just you look at the car and it's so unassuming. It's just this gigantic box wagon thing, and you're like, oh god, what's this noob doing taking this car? And then if you get beaten by it, it just feels like an insult. So good, son. Oh yeah, GG's fancy face. GG's, man. That was a hell of a fight indeed. You couldn't have said it any better than that. That was really fun. How? Let me know, fancy face. Like, how are you finding that fair lady? Like, are there certain tracks that it feels more comfortable or faster around? We are at Indy GP Classic. Love it, Rossi. Love it. What am I looking for? Platinum says he was humiliated. Well, let's look at them race results, man. Oh, you did get beaten by the Wagoneer. Yeah, you'll just have to take it. You'll just have to take the hit from that race, Platinum. But if the Wagoneer appears again on this track, I'm pretty sure you have an easier time beating it. The top end on that thing is not good. Bear with me for a moment, guys. I literally just need to find a plug for my charger.
Yeah, it should be working now.
Oh, did you cut out a little bit? It did seem like it.
Yeah, I cut out for like 2 minutes or so. I was just saying that Scribbles picked Pontiac and it overrode my Diablo ruling in that sense. Oh mate, I've driven this full power Trans Am before on this track. That was like one of John's earlier streams way back in 2019. Didn't really do well. Like it did 27s, but it was a bit.
What car was that again, Rossi?
Yeah, the white with blue stripes, Pontiac Trans Am power build.
Ooh,
It was way back in 2019.
Yeah, I remember there was. Yeah, that might have been over Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve stream, but I do remember.
Yeah, that was.
You did drive a power car, and funny enough, I remember sneakily turning traction control off for everyone. So I think you would have drove that without TCS, and maybe you were holding up Abdul, who was in an Elise. Am I right?
Yeah, Abdul, that's right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's funny.
I mean, I've already driven one power car today. Huh. I could drive that again though. Although
I'll
it'd
do
be a
it,
bit...
man. It'd be really funny to see power cars around here. It doesn't happen often enough, so...
Alright, okay, it isn't the 6.2V that's in this, it's the 5.9, so it's the better sounding one. It might not have the pace like the 6.2 one, but
it just sounds a lot better.
5.9 sounds nice. Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need, man. You have to go with what sounds good.
Yeah, definitely think so. It's the way to go.
That's the way I am with cars, guys. Sometimes, like, my favourite cars are really just down to how they look or sound. It's really not even the performance. Even if it's to my own detriment in these lobbies, because everyone's so damn fast. But, you know, it is what it is. Greek says that Cougar is untouchable. Oh, that is quite the... that's quite the compliment to get, D-Squared. That is quite the compliment to get. Right, let's quickly...
Don't be stuck in this power one, Shribbles.
Right, let's filter to A-class. And get our choice done in a jiffy. What I've tried to assure myself, Rossi, is that I'll actually take some choices a bit different from what I'm used to.
Just waiting for a few more people to pick their car.
Yeah, I just want to quickly check the messages actually, make sure I'm not missing anyone who is actually wanting to get involved. Nope, good. Good on that front.
Well, Greek's having a difficulty picking his car. I have Finality, but I've not really played it much. Actually, I don't think I've even touched that game at all. Do you remember that game, John? It's called The Blur?
Blur racing game. Yeah, it was made by Bizarre Creations, the same studio that's behind Project Gotham Racing. Yeah, Blur was a fun game.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It felt a bit like Mario Kart-ish, didn't it? In a way. That's the way I felt, because you had like the power-ups and stuff like that. Didn't play it a hell of a lot though. What about you, Rossi? Did you play it much?
No. I literally didn't even touch it.
Didn't even touch it. This man just does not care.
No, like, I mean, I don't know why. Like, I thought about getting it, but then I just didn't. It's one of those ones where it's like, you can't want it-ish, but at the same time, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Like...
Ah, Fozzie's back here. Yeah, long time. Good to see this man here. Good racer, fast, clean.
Yeah, man, looks so Greek has a bit of power in his Mura. Didn't even clock that there. 5.1 handling. Woofed. It's a big Gizo from me. We are near the middle actually. Right next to John actually.
Yes, Frostland.
That's what's a good one.
Could have ended in tears, but it's all good.
It's going to be a good race. I'm pretty sure the squad, I think, can get some smashing times around here.
Yeah, indeed you can.
Particularly in that 40s in right now. I've seen him do 26s in that.
Yeah, I was about to say 26 is on the cards there. Seems like Fancy Face suffered something. Don't know, it might have been a bit of lag that then forced an error, but he is off the track. Poor fellow. Don't know what happened there. We've all immediately gone into two groups if you look on the map, we'll see.
Yeah, looks it. Yeah, like just this thing struggles with banking. One thing it doesn't struggle for is top speeds.
Not at all.
Keep on the outside. Go on, lads.
Sorry about that cut, guys.
Q's on the outside again. Got a nice to close the door on this time. There we go. Hog that inside line as if it's showing. Actually, it is my own. Oh, bumping and grinding between Greek and Squared. Loving this. It's actually allowing me to keep up. Oh, set off. This is giving E-Squared a golden opportunity here to maybe get away. Come on, Pontiac. Oh. That Ford just carried enough speed in that corner to stay ahead. Right, quite a margin actually.
Look at yeah. Oh, teasing the second place already.
Oh, nice to keep up. Sorry, Trikia. That's my fault. Crash got me. Messed up my bookings on, and then that goes and happens. That was on me, Trikia. Apologies.
Come on, guys. A bit too scrappy there, not liking that.
Come on, boys, I'm a big punching bag coming up. If you want some, come get some. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I mean, like, the times just tell the story. I mean, 28, what is this? And miles off pace here.
Oh my god, absolutely murdered. I think Fish just went for the TZ bump before the braking zone, but it was definitely the wrong time to do it. Use Super 360. Oh man, I don't use it. I certainly don't use it. I don't actually have that car as DLC. There are some other people that do give it a whirl. You can definitely try and tempt them into doing that, John. Oh, it's all good, Jake, I know. Nothing intentional there. Oh, sorry, Rosa. A bit of space, give me the space. We don't often.
I'm a bit surprised that.
Sorry, Ross.
I'm a bit surprised that there's not a bigger queue behind me right now. Queues kind of like spread out a little bit. That's right, mate. The nice car engine with 0 restrictors on it at all. Produces 994 horsepower. Bit of a power beast. At the same time, sluggish in the corners.
Oh, this is a bit of a boat, this Volvo. Bit of a boat. Can we hold off a riser? That is the plan.
Here comes the power. Need to hold these next few corners with my life here. Always going for the bigger line. Looks like we're gonna hold it. There we are, guys, second place. There we are. I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, Spill's done 5 minutes, nice, nice. That's good to see. Probably see if we can do one more race before we do the team race.
Yeah, I think we can just about squidge one in. That'd be good. Yeah, you're talking
Yeah,
about.
man, 100%.
You're talking about 26s. Yeah, the times don't lie. That Ford GT, especially in D-Square's hands, bit of a monster. Bit of a monster indeed. Love to see it.
Yeah. I think I did quite well to survive in the Pontiac. I think managed to hold up the train. Well, not much of a train rather. I was actually quite surprised that there wasn't more cars etching to get by.
I think you've done awesome.
Yeah, podium.
You've done awesome, mate. Like
Power Trans Am.
Yeah, you worked up the order. It's not like you started at the front. It was there's some pretty epic stuff there. I love to see it. I've actually waited the better part of 2 years to see that again. That was fun.
Lovely stuff. Wolfed EXR Rufus is in. Loving it. Loving it. But John, mate, what track takes your fancy?
Right, shout out to Nemesis because he recommended.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he recommended this.
I think I know what's coming.
Yeah, he recommended this in your Discord, and to be honest, the actual environment is a meme, but there are some tracks that actually work on it. So I want us to go to Dubai. Now I'm going to put it to the chat. We're going to go to Dubai City, but what should we do? We do Dubai City forward or Dubai City reverse? Because either one of them is actually pretty good in lower classes. So let us know, forward or reverse. First to 3 wins, and then we'll crack on with that as a little race.
If you're wondering what the city layout looks like, it's either this or this the other way around.
Yeah, they're pretty short tracks. It's a pretty short circuit, you know. Perfect for a quick race, like just 4 or 5 laps, nice and easy.
I'm thinking, I don't know actually. I think the forwards one might be a little bit easier because, like, when you're going into that tunnel, it can be a little bit harder to see like, as soon as you go in at like a very high speed. Because I think quite a few people missed the hairpin as well in the reverse one, so probably think forward, John. Is that okay?
Sure, man.
I mean, Greek, we've got some meme stuff going on today, so may as well continue that tradition by doing, like, I mean, like, City Alt would be alright, but it's just kind of like, you know, isn't as much, oh, saying that it would be a high speed duel, but at the same time though, want you guys to experience some of the want you guys to experience this track.
In all of its pain and glory, like it is a good shout, Greek. I agree. I think the alt version is probably, if I had to choose a favourite at the party, it probably is the alt one. But just, you know, we'll visit this once, and then if we ever come back to Dubai, if we ever come back to the Middle East, we'll make it the alternate version. How does that sound? But with this one, with all the hairpins, bit of a weird one in terms of what cars to choose, isn't it, Rossi? You need some grip.
Yeah,
you need some
I literally don't even know.
Need a bit of grip.
I think this is the first time I don't know what kind of car would be better here, actually.
Yeah. I think like handling will obviously serve you very well in the first half of the circuit, but then after that, a lot of slow sections, and that's where acceleration comes into play, guys. So yeah, I'm a little bit stumped myself, Rossi.
You know what?
I haven't thought this through.
I might choose something that that I put a tune on, but I haven't actually tried. It is the Ferrari F355 Bellinator. I'll give this a go. I mean, like, we won't know how these tracks do in races until we actually try them. We don't want to, like, do the same story all over again. It's like always the same kind of rotation. Sometimes you've got to throw some curveballs in there. We try out some new stuff. That's the most interesting thing about life, isn't it? Trying out new things.
Absolutely, man. Let's try Wesley's tune in this thing. This lobby ain't big enough for the two of us. What the hell's that supposed to mean, Rufus, man? I'm always kind to you. Why you have to be giving me these threats in the chat? So painful, so hurtful. Brings a tear to a grown man's face. Oh, now Greek's in the Cougar, that's funny. Cougar's doing the rounds today, definitely doing the rounds.
Who's in the Cougar? Greek, okay. He's not taking this like he wants this done. He wants this done and sorted. He wants to get to that team race.
Yeah, he's not messing around. Not messing around.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. I'm looking forward to the team race as well, which is after this one. So the sooner we ready up, boys, and pick our cars, the sooner we can actually get to the team race. Oh, squibbles. There you go, my man. Send you an invite pronto. Squibbles. By the time you get in, anyway, I think most people would have readied up. Why is it not popping up? I don't quite get that. If I need to type out the full name.
Fancy and Greek, hear you loud and clear, man. Hear you loud and clear, and it's something we are keeping our eyes on. So we'll see how things go in this race. You know, see if the man calms down a bit. If not, we will be getting our stewarding caps on. But other than that, let's
okay.
Try and keep it cool.
So time for me to keep my eyes peeled then.
Keep them peeled.
Jeez. Imagine if Scribbles was to use that car when an S-Class lobby comes up. That was a S-Class Chevrolet Vega. Interesting.
I think we have discussed like trying to make a Vega work in S-Class before. I'm sure it's come up in conversation.
Ooh. Scribbles is DC'd.
Dun, dun, dun.
Quite unfortunate.
Send him another invitation.
Well, we might try and see if we can get this race done so as we can get to the team race. Let's see, where is he? Is he back in or is he not? Platinum's still picking his car, so still get away with it. Come on, Platinum.
A riser in the Ford RS500. Beast car, man. Hell yeah. British TCC, let's go, son. That's an absolute icon right there. I'm loving some of these choices. Proper oddballs. Proper oddball cars.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, oddball cars for an oddball track.
Yeah,
I think Actim's also trying out a F355 as well.
Yeah, that car really doesn't get used at all, does it? Good to see. Good to see it in the lobby. That's the beauty of our open lobbies, guys. Everyone's welcome to try different stuff. You don't always have to take the fastest car, and we definitely encourage some oddball choices as well.
Mate, I mean, Rufus, you might think that the AMG thing is fast, but it's got like 8.0 axle, mate. You just can't really forget that. Let's hope it has some speed though. XR cars, whatever, are we?
Let's hope. Oh, Moses B, how's it going, man? Oh, thanks so much for hopping in. Oh, you're a legend, man. Anyone who isn't aware, Moses B makes some fantastic video essays about racing games, particularly Forza Horizon, and I really hope he does some Forza Motorsport stuff in the future. But this man is on a mission, and he's growing in his sub count as well. In the last few months, he has grown by thousands of subs, so please do check him out. Absolute legend. Whoa, a bit messy, guys.
Go on, lads.
Vitor, man, that type of racing we cannot tolerate. We can't just drive through people like that. Whoa, sorry, Actim.
What happened there?
It just looked like Vitor just drove through someone.
Alright,
Spun
okay.
them out. Gotta be careful with Discord there. There's D-Screen. Oh, Forza Motorsport stuff is in the works, Moses. Oh, well. I mean, I know it's at an awkward time, right? Because Forza 7's just, you know, it's been out a while. It's not the most popular thing out of the two franchises, but you can tell it's my jam. Definitely my jam. Oh, yes. Top end.
Oh, this is a very good battle here, actually. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Scribble's just got annihilated by the billboards. Absolutely.
Oh, did he?
I mean, he's still going forward, which is great, but his speed just got chopped down like no business.
Oh, Force is backed out. Didn't need to do that, man. A little left of space.
Oh, Scribble was getting the sim switch on. Can he recover?
Let's see, where's Bolts? Where's Bolts? There he is. Not far behind me at all. Yeah, I think it's Scribble's first race of tonight, so give him a hall pass for that.
Here he is, Nemesis.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the Nemesis in the chat there.
Whoa, Sam! Sorry, Sam. Hope you came out of that unscathed, buddy. How is Nemesis doing? That's what we need to know. The People's Champ. The People's Champ. This is a really spicy race, I have to say. Plenty of packs together. I think not too sure who Volts is kind of run off with.
It's me he's battling with. Oh my. Oh, that's a good race. Oh, this is excellent stuff, man. I'm glad folks started at the front.
Oh, close call.
Oh jeez, almost, I just literally humped a cone.
Nemesis has got the pizza in, Rossi. He's got the pizza.
Oh, nice. Question is, what kind of pizza?
Yeah, that's what we need to know.
It's kind of like asking what flavour Magnum, isn't it? Like, we just need to know.
It's just such a critical question. Like, it's not enough to hear that you've got a Magnum or a pizza. What really sets your character is like, what flavour, what have you gone with? And I'm going to bring it up, guys. We managed to get Rossi to take something other than the classic Magnum. He ate a mint chocolate Magnum at O2R HQ.
Yeah, I had a mint one. It kind of stayed in my mouth for quite a bit, which was a bit... again, I was like, triggering my OCD a little bit. Yeah, I think John noticed that. I think it was maybe the billboards that you may have seen you got a last to buy.
Chicken and pepperoni. Yep. That's what he's took with.
Oh, nice.
It's a good choice. I'm a fan of the chicken, not so much the pepperoni, but I am the chicken. Oh, you're going to take that, Rufus. You're going to take that.
Oh, he's got a head. Ah, spares his bad news.
What
oh, is that a bit wide?
What is Rufus driving? He's driving like a Mercedes hatchback. I only just realised.
Yeah, it's an A45.
That's like a proper...
I think Bolts has his...
That's like a proper Sunday shopping spree type of car to have. Got to head to the supermarkets and you need the boot size. That's what you get.
Bolts, mate, that's a fantastic race to have. We get there, man. Okay, 59 so far, by a mile. We were literally battling the whole race, mate. The whole race. Side by side, you know, just so close to the wall, stuff like that. Absolutely terrific.
How did you find that F355, Rossi?
Mate, that was very nice. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. I mean, it probably doesn't have like the overall pace. I still think that it was a nice thing to drive, like nice sounding, you know, relatively planted. You could have a battle with someone, which is the main one there.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it really comes down to, isn't it? Just want to have some fun.
That was fantastic. Love that, man. Love it. Yeah, AMG doesn't mean faster with this, man, especially when you have 8.0 axle and it's a hatchback. Like, there's only a very small few hatchbacks that can be borderline faster. A sense, but yeah, that was a very good race. John, another good shout by yourself. Doing Dubai City, especially in like some B or A class cars. I think it is very ideal to have some side by side battles with.
I think it's always a bit of a risk. It's always a bit of a risk, guys. But at the end of the day, we have to mix it up a bit every now and then, and I think that was pretty good fun. Next time we'll we'll go to City Alternate. How about that, guys? We'll do City Alternate.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout there, John.
Yeah, that was good fun. Yeah, but it seems it is now time, Rossi. We are past the top of the hour. Man. It is time for a bit of a feature race for the evening.
Yeah, man, it is the team race, once every fortnight race. This week being A class, of course, and now tonight's track I'd say tonight's track would be a little bit more on the controversial side, I think, like Dubai City, but I think if you have a good group of people, then this track can actually be relatively good, and the pits should be relatively easy on this as well. It's not like hidden in a little pocket or anything like that. We're going to be trying out some, I know you guys will probably slap me in the face for this, but we'll try out some VIR for today. VIR full.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just trying to think of how many laps we should do. That's the thing. We're thinking about 6, I think.
Yeah, 6 would
So
be
it
good.
roughly takes just under 2 minutes to get round.
Yeah, I think 6 would be fine.
So we'll stick on teams, 2 teams, and also quick stops just in case if Greek does win again and the pits aren't on, just to be sure. Sorry mate, I just got to pull out some slaps wherever I can.
Alright, D squared, this is the time, mate. I'm challenging you. Let's get them cougars out, son. Haven't tried it here. You probably haven't either. Perfect opportunity for us to get them cars out.
I'm going to buy the Lamborghini Diablo for this. I don't know how good it will be, but I'm going to try it.
I feel like it could actually work. There's only a few tracks that it seems like that Diablo could work, right? I think Indy GP and Road Atlanta are a bit of like the obvious ones because it's very much like all-rounder grip, isn't it? But it has some half-decent top speed, don't you think?
Yeah, I think this track can suit some top speed a little bit.
I need a little refresher of this car. I don't remember what I've got. Let's try that. Why not? Why not, guys? Why not? Let's see. What's the worst that can happen? We're only going up against O2RD squared. Oh god, no pressure, no pressure. Whilst everyone is choosing their cars, oh, I hear you, Rossi. I hear you. I don't know what I can do about that.
Yeah.
I tried to work on it in the background in the week, and I just can't solve it. Just cannot solve it. I'm sorry about that.
Same man, otherwise. All good.
But yeah, whilst everyone is choosing their cars. Oh, these guys staying in a Viper. Nah, mate, right. Let's egg him on, guys. Let's egg him on.
Well, if he says Viper GC means business, definitely. Also, like, people are picking their cars. This is not the only stream of the week, so we do have some more streams. One being Horizon on Saturday, 6 PM British Standard Time, doing some custom adventure maybe, and some more. And also on the Sunday we have our Forza Endurance GT stream, which is a popular household item. That will be at 3 PM BST on the Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, make sure not to miss it, guys, because Rossi is always delivering top quality streaming entertainment week in, week out, whether it's Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport. So even if you're not really a fan of playing in them games or the classes, just watching Rossi's lovely face, talking through the motions as he has his highs and lows through the races, it is just so much entertainment, guys. I cannot recommend it enough.
Yeah man, for sure.
D Squared's backed out. He's backed out. He said no chance. Mate, he's just scared. The man is just scared. But what I do want to do is actually give a shout out to a fellow OTOR member who is none other than Starchy. He isn't here today because, as Rossi mentioned earlier, he is off on a day trip with his real life brother, OTOR Davey. And they're doing some superbiking action at Snetterton Circuit. But I want to give a shout out to the man because he is among one of the very first members of my channel, legend status to the man. Got perks such as early access to videos and secret members only content as well. So if you guys want to get involved on that, then please just check out the channel, check out that join button, and you can see all the perks and exclusive stuff you can get. But for now, let's hope I can, you know, drive like Starchy would in a muscle car up against D Squared. I mean, D Squared's not getting in the Cougar, but I can still at least try to beat him, knowing that he's on Rossi's team. So, you know, this is getting pretty personal now, guys. Pretty personal. I'm liking the look of these teams, though.
For sure. It'll be interesting to see how this race goes.
Yeah, really liking the look of these teams. It actually seems pretty well balanced, and I'm loving the car choices on either side as well.
Alrighty then, I think everyone is ready, got some good car choices, so let us begin tonight's festivities.
Let's go. That's right, Tab. Don't be sorry, Rufus. Just be better. Let's dance around with my friend Hannah. Got Greek right ahead. Rufus, let's try and work
I'm gonna pull over. I think that there's too many blues sat at the front. A little bit unfair.
Try a little dive up the inside of a riser. Go on, Rufus, sneak it up on the inside of D Squared. This is Team Red's time.
Oh, riser's off. Lucky I riser, my man. Part of Team Blue.
Side by side with D Squared. He was wise to back out. I wasn't gonna. Lovely little game of chicken right there. That's it, Rufus. Let's get punchy against Team Blue.
FTC Shrek doing Team Blue proud at the front. Love that.
Oh, D Squared has got that top end on me. Have to be wary of that. Whoa, tap, 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 tap.
Oh, who's that?
Hope Tab's alright.
What happened there?
I think Tab went for, you know, a bit of a brave and bold braking manoeuvre. I don't know how he's fared out though. Go off.
Someone's off the road. Oh my god, you almost hit the pit wall.
Oh, it's Shrek in first, representing Team Blue. Go on, sir. On the Honda NSX.
Oh, Scrabbles is off the roads.
Close call. Can Rufus sneak ahead before the S's? Just about.
Oh, Platinum spun.
Oh wow, Schmecker's got some really good top end in that NSX right there. Wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, Rufus, I think, is going for the lead.
Oh, what a dive. What a dive. Someone throw an ice bucket on John, because that was hot.
What happened to Shrek? Shrek just...
I don't know actually. I dived up on the inside on him, but on my screen there was no contact between us, so not too sure actually. Hope he's okay.
Same here.
I can't afford to upset the blue team captain, who just so happens to be a Forza Marshal. Can't be doing that.
Nah.
Right, so Rufus is in first place. I'm in second. D-Squared's right behind me. How is this going to pan out?
This is an interesting race so far. Trying to catch up to Fish and his 2000 Ford Mustang. Rufus is clearly getting away, so he could have the win in his bag now anyway. There's a good number of people that have pitted.
D-Squared did catch up a lot there, I have to be mindful of that.
Whereabouts are you, John?
I'm in second.
Nice.
D-Squared in third.
Diablo actually feels pretty decent on this track.
Oh,
Bit on the heavy side.
hey Cole, how's it going, dude? Close call. That's it, Rufus. Put that work in, keep it consistent. You don't have to push for the hot lap now, let's not bin it. That's something we've both been guilty of in the past.
No worries, Scribble's all good. Box right now, actually. Box, box, box. This is going to be close, actually. I don't know what this is. It's coming up. What's Greek? Oh. think you two guys will keep your positions.
Yeah, it's just about not bottling it now.
Because the first of the pairs before we pitted was Greek, and he's only right with us.
Oh, I went off into the grass briefly, not good.
Oh, not good at all.
That was right at the hairpin as well.
What was it?
Yeah. Right, Rufus, make sure to pit. Let's Oh, I've just hit the grass again!
Well, that's the last thing you want.
These guys caught. I'm sure these guys binned it as well because of the gap that I had. Oh, this is fun. Oh man, he could literally jump me in the pits now. Oh god. Come on, Forza gods, be kind to John. Be kind to John on this day. Please, 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 please. I know, Nemesis, I just got to keep it on the road. Box, box, box. Oh, he's right behind me as well. I don't like this.
Oh, there's a grass. Managed to keep it though. Oh, maybe the last one. Aye, if you were stuck in that grass over, John, you would have been involved in this train right now.
I mean, yeah, if it was for another second, I'd really be in it. Really be in the danger zone. Seems I've managed to get that little bit of space that I need since the pit stop.
Whoa, spreads a bit long. Squared has went off, he's sort of bent it.
He must have done what I did. I just clipped the outside grass ever so slightly while I was braking, and yeah, that got me all sorts of sideways. It's like the braking zone at the end of that straight. That's like,
Yeah.
I struggled a lot with that. Keep it on the track. Oh my god. Nearly threw it all the way. I will take it, boys. We'll take it. Yeah, get that rolling. Fish just annihilated me whilst I was doing the barrel roll. Good stuff.
We're first with a 52, eh? Anyone with the 52? Anyone?
Anyone? Takers? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, the solid time, Rufus. Can always count on you, man.
53.9 in that Diablo, not bad.
Yeah, I don't know what a good time's around here, but I think like that Diablo, I think it's that all-round handling that it has, and a bit of that top end seems to be a good combination around here. You must have drove it very well, like especially through the S's.
Yeah, I mean it's got decent handling. It's just like heavy. It's like 3,200 pounds, so it's not the best when it comes to axle, but it's got plenty of top ends. Got a top end, but yeah, Greek, that was a good race we were having there. Me, you, and Fish involved in that. Very good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Another good race that we've had today. We've had quite a lot of them actually, which I'm very pleased about in a sense.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Right, okay, let's see. Next track, I think I'll put it up to a vote. Hold on, let me turn off all the necessary settings first, so that we don't have any pit stops or anything on. That's the last thing we want. So, let's see. How about between Sebring Full, as I know that is the FRA Hot Lap challenges on this track, either Sebring Full or let's try and think of another power track. Could be good.
Road America?
Not many, is there? Yeah, Sebring and Road America. Well, between those two, those are the go-to power tracks, essentially. Two of the finest ones to have a battle on. So, there you go. First one to get to 3 votes gets it between Road America and Sebring. Whichever one you guys want, we shall have. We shall have it.
I'm just doing a little bit of maths here to see how it went out in terms of points. Team Red got 79. Repeat, that is 79. Let's do a round up for Team 2, because we did have 2 Reds there who DNF'd. You know, so they got the bottom points.
Oh,
may
okay.
weigh it in Team Rossi's favour. Let's find out. 15 plus 14.
Okay, we'll go for Road America since no one else is really voting, so go with Road Am.
Yeah, I've got a few Road Americas.
I'm thinking.
Right, so Tab, Rufus, they all said that. Fancy as well.
Try to think of how many laps we should do. How many laps, guys?
Is 4 enough, lads?
3 or 4. I'm not too sure. 4. You can do 4,
for
right?
road aim? You let us know.
Yeah, it should be. Shells with 3, Rufus with 5, so both with an average of 4. I think 4 is a good middle ground. 5's a bit much, I think, for supreme power cars. Or power cars to an extent. Might try and see if we can squeeze in at least 2 more races after this. Which would probably be very impressive for a race that also, evening also including a team race. Which is nice. Speaking of which, I might do some quick calcs just now. So I think Reds had 9 players, we had 8. So essentially first place gets 16, that'll be down to first. The last Red score doesn't really count, so it gets thingy to the back.
Oh, okay, so yeah, if we minus the bottom place that Red got, that would leave us with 78 points. I think Team Blue got 74. Could be wrong, but I think...
Alright, so Team Red, do your calculations up on it?
Yes.
Okay, no worries, I'll verify those findings just now, but temporary. Well done, Reds.
I mean, even if my maths are wrong, guys, I'm
Nicely done.
always going to take it. If I can say Team Red won, then I'm saying it. Team Red won.
Oh, excellent, man. Got to take a leap of faith after a while.
Leap of faith. But both, to be fair, like both D Squared and I were a little bit wobbly. We were a bit messy around there. Seemed like neither of us really got to grips to that track. It was just about who would turn to their part-time gardener job more frequently around there.
Oh, part-time gardener job, jeez, oh man.
You know, got to get that extra cash in, extra cash.
Yeah, true.
Right, time for a meme build.
On the
Been a
right
long
lines
time
there.
since I've brought this one out, Rossi, especially in the classic Herbie livery. But have you guys ever seen it with this much power? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, Reds have won it. Congratulations to Team Red. Won it by about 4 points, I think, according to my calculations. So nicely
Very
done.
close. Very, very close. Very, very
Well,
close.
race there, man. That doesn't. Well, it can't matter who wins, but as long as we have a good race and then have a close battle, then
Absolutely, man.
that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that good old rivalry.
Absolutely. And, you know, commiserations to Team Rossi. It seemed like there were some plenty instances of fine driving going on there on both teams. So
Yeah,
that was just great to see. Really great to see, especially with Shrek's NSX. I mean, if Shrek didn't have, I don't know what the instance was there. It must have happened immediately after I overtook him, but you know, if he was still in the mix, that could have swung it. That could have for sure. So
yeah, I think the Blues threw it away a little bit early on. Bit of a shame, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Is what it is. We're all here just to have some fun, but John loves a victory.
Okay, may as well bring this one out. There you go.
Oh, go on, son!
Don't know how good this is, but
550.
that's it. I think I've seen some people actually run this, and it was pretty decent.
Yeah, Quantum and
So
Starchy.
give this a good go.
I remember them running that. I think it's in another private lobby. Yeah, it actually seems a bit of a monster. Yeah, that's gonna be worth everyone keeping their eyes on. Absolutely.
Oh, Scribbles saying he's got 3.3 speeds. Oh, that's Rufus. Oh my god.
There we go. Who was it earlier who asked me about a 360? Someone did, and you've got it.
Yeah, someone I remember you saying that to me.
Someone definitely asked for a 360, and you know what? Your wish has come true. There you go, John. Wherever you are in the world, John. There's the 360. Enjoy it.
Quite a few interesting cars actually. A Riser, gone with a Chevrolet 150 utility sedan.
Oh my
Here's
lord.
how that gets on.
I wouldn't have thought of that car at all.
Oh, welcome to Wood America, where we will just bring out some absolutely memified power builds.
I want to give a shout out to Fish. I feel that him and Hannon and Platinum, you know, they're really just saying, you know what, guys, we don't care about you and your meta around this power track. We're going to drive what we want. Let's stick in with...
Yeah, a number of these guys have put off some good races today. It's especially nice to race with Fish again. It's been a while since our last race with him. So it was very nice to see him again in our open lobbies. Definitely, for sure.
Agreed.
Your Vortex, my man, how are we today? Hopefully things are a lot cooler where you are. Certainly cooler here, although we don't want too much rain. It's still summer, so you can kind of hold off on that. Okay, Fozzie just changed his car at the last second. Oof. That was close.
Close call, close call.
Okay, Fozzie's now ready. Nice.
Let's do this.
Nice, may as well go before anyone else changes their mind.
Oh, Rossi, worth knowing, Carl says he's never driven that BMW before. It's just a flash tune, so... you know, he's got courage. He's got courage.
Oh my god, look at the size of that utility. Didn't realise it was that big. Oh, Fish is off. Fish is off. Hopefully we can recover from that. Who's in the Beetle?
Beep beep.
Oh, is that John?
Yeah, it's Herbie time, boy. Herbie!
Oh, I've hit tab. No. Oh, come on, man. Always feels like the tab always gets the brunt of these collisions. It's the last person I wanted to hit.
Yeah, in a very sad way, Tab seems to be like a bit of a magnet for kind of like racing heartache. That's why we always need to give him extra love, guys. Always give this man extra love. Especially with the effort he puts in for these weekly hot lap challenges. He hosts with the FRA boys.
Whoa, no turning it all of a sudden.
Oh, come on, Herbie. You can do it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I've got the speed over Jakir. Not Jakir, sorry, Vitor. Oh no, he's pulling over again.
Oh no! Herbie! Please don't behave like that.
What on earth am I doing? I'm getting like an absolute pleb right now.
Oh, Carl's game crashed again. Hell no. Oh no.
Has Rufus got the right tune on? Because that thing isn't really that fast.
What is he in? 360?
Yeah. He's not like pulling on the straight at all.
Yeah, I didn't get to check actually what stats it is on that.
It has like 3.3 speeds. But it's one of those cars which says it has 3.3 but actually doesn't.
Yeah, that was like an O2 secret that got exposed there. Like they figured that out. And then that knowledge eventually seeped out into everyone else.
Oh, Square's got a bit hot.
Oh, this was a one-time only, Jake. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the racing. I hope you had a good time. Do let us know in the chat and the comments how you found it, because we always want to deliver just a nice fun time for everyone, whether you're experienced or a bit of a novice. Doesn't matter. Just want everyone to have good fun.
Okay, there we go. Finally got this corner nailed, so I love that. Still up on the sketchy side though.
Is it Quantum's tune that you have there?
I think so.
Oh, sorry folks.
Oh, weeks off.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Wait, John, where are you going?
Herbie wants a detour. Herbie's like, nah, I just want to have a stop at KFC.
Keep verifying this. Having to take it in such a high gear because of how the wheel is.
Oh, come on, Herbie! You
Come on,
stupid egg. Sort it out, man.
Who's Chinese in that veto anyway?
It's none other than JSR John. Botched tune.
Oh, it's your own tune.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
May need a bit of bass and bandit magic.
Yeah, how often does that come up? Like, oh my god, we're 3-1. Oh, come on, guys! What the hell is that? Oh, just pushing me off around the carousel. Oh.
To push you
No
off?
need, no need. That's a silly place to go 3 wide. Alright, let's try and get a redemption lap.
That'd be an interesting one to watch back. It's funny how this car red bangs. Yo, Elmer Tortoise, how are we doing today? How's tracks?
Oh, Herbie has not learnt from the last race, Nemesis, that's for sure. Right, here we go, last lap, let's see what we can do. Not great, missed the apex, but still not off.
What is it that's the main issue about the Beetle?
It just bops around a fair bit, which, and it does weave quite a lot as well.
Ah, right, okay, it's one of those get wavy tunes.
Yeah, very wavy.
I think Razor had a tune up called Get Wavy Mate back in FM6, and it's sort of the most waviest car I've ever driven. It was fast, but it had a bit of play in it. It's actually quite funny. Very unique to drive as well.
Oh, thank you, Greek. Really appreciate that, man. Now that is respectful driving, ladies and gentlemen. He saw that I had the apex. He gave the space.
That wasn't a very good corner. Ah, I see. Okay, that rings the bell now. Tortoise, that's good to know that. Didn't realise that you guys were the same person.
Come on, Herbie, you
Nice.
bastard. He's getting a right spanking tonight, I'm telling you. Driving me up the goddamn wall. Oh, I would...
Well, that 550 was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, go on, son. Getting that 211 in. Top stuff, love to see it.
I think Starkey would have been proud of that performance. I thought he would have been here in chat today, but I think he could be busy either camping or making his way back to O2R HQ.
Yeah, he just must be absolutely roasted. Same for Davey. They just must be maxed out with
Definitely.
real life driving antics. Oh, Herbie, no, that's it. We're going to the drawing room with you, son. Can't be.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, can't be keeping you like that. I've tested it and it can do 211s as well, but it seems that at the end of a long, work day, Herbie is not so compromising, not as agreeable as.
I think it's one of those cars where it can be good in testing, but when it comes to a race, it can be a little bit more difficult than anticipated.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's nothing to do. I think it's just like the nature of the car, really. Because if you're in a race, you need to treat it a little bit differently than than you normally would for a hot lap in it. Don't get me wrong, I think that Beetle could be absolutely, as you proved there, John, that Beetle could be absolutely great in race format. It's just you might get one of those days where it may not be up there. So that was some cars I have as well.
Yeah.
Just can't get that momentum going, keep it swinging.
Yeah, I think the instance with this Beetle is it just needs a bit more work, I suppose, to make it a bit more race ready, if that makes sense. I suppose like in the hot lap you can afford to just focus on your own thing. You don't care about anyone else or like limited amount of laps or anything. Because,
true.
But then again, there are plenty of cars that are like that, where they do feel fiddly or wavy. I imagine the 550 is quite a lot like that.
Yeah, the 550 is definitely wavy. Like probably almost the same as the Beetle, but I don't know. I've not driven your Beetle, so I wouldn't really know. Speaking of cars and tracks and that, John, mate, what are you thinking for the next one? Sure.
Next race.
Sense is telling you.
I think we should go to the track where the FRA guys have been hosting the Hot Lap Challenge this week. It does coincide with A class, so Sebring Fall. Let's give it a whirl.
Right, man, no worries. How many laps? 3 or 4.
I think 4 would go well. I think 4 would be decent.
Okay, no worries. A bit of Sebring, why not?
It's only recently that I've learnt, Rossi, that with Sebring, you know, it is a power track. It is a power track, but some of the cars that are exceptionally strong around a track like Road America, where the straights are a bit longer, some of them don't translate so well onto this track. That's something I've come to find. This track, it leans ever so slightly a bit more towards like acceleration as opposed to top end speed.
I think it does, to be honest. Like, there's only a few places they can actually go to a high speed, but at the same time though, you've got a lot of corners where it's like stop start, and that's what suits the Axel cars.
Nemesis Gary, I hear you loud and clear about the ride height. I did play with that originally when I first tried testing the car. I don't remember when it was, but the issue is if you keep raising that ride height, the car actually happens to suffer more on the way it then kind of wobbles and tips over on corners. So you know, you have to decide where you can have your problems more, either in the turns or on the straights. So we'll definitely revisit that thing, and at some point, yeah, I'll share it, Rossi, let you have a crack at Road America, because I reckon if I get 1 or 2 problems out of the way with it, then that's probably got mid to low 211s in it.
Definitely, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Just trying to think what. I don't even know what car to take here. It's one of those tracks where it's like a massive unknown.
Well, I'm going in Beetle again, but just not 1,000 horsepower. I've slashed it in half, going with about 400 horses, some 400 nays. See how that goes. Does seem like XL goes a long way around this track. Rufus back in that DBR1. I think a slightly different build. I think so. Speaking of builds, Rufus, tell us what happened with that 360 build. You said it's the wrong one. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was the wrong one. Didn't have a lot of speed on it at all. I think it was more like a snail in the straights compared to everything else.
Dun, 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 dun. D squared in the Ford Coupe 40. Look at that. Look at that.
Just try this because the dart has too much handling. Don't know how good this is, but give it a bash. Give it a bash, mate.
Give it a big old bash.
Yeah, we do. Oh, look at this. A wild Ottawa Davy has appeared in chat. How's it going, lads? Just got back from the pub. Need a D-squad win. Has D-squad actually won a race today?
Maybe like early on. Yeah, I think Indy GP. That must have been the one.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's won one.
Don't you worry.
I've won 2. So there's 2-1 right now. We need a D-squad win, that's for sure. No pressure, Davey saying. Well, you've just sealed the man's coffin there, Davey. Although at the same time, though, you never know. Never know. Alrighty then, I think we're all ready. D-squad's in. D-squad in. Jesus Christ.
seems that you know.
Ooh, D-Squad's in the 8.9 handling Ford. That could actually be pretty
Some
good.
people have you know, put in plenty of laps around this in the week, and rightly so for the hot lap challenge. Let's see how they fare in the race. Be mindful that everyone's probably got some pretty low performing brakes. Whoa. Let's go.
Yeah, D-Squad had the lead until he didn't.
Oh, sorry, Greek. Sorry.
Oh, what was that tricky, man? Stopped in the exit of a corner. Oh, T-Squad's on the inside, not for long though.
Try and get on the inside, give some space. Yeah, that's clean, we'll take it. Oh man, even with half the power and them assist, this thing's still weaving. It's fun though, feels really fun. Oh, nearly went straight to the back of Horizon there.
Go on, Bolts. Well, they're Starkey now. Yeah, I mean, D-Squad did have the lead Starkey, but then they binned it at turn 2.
Oh. Sneaking on the inside, come on, egg.
Here's slaps in the chat as well.
This is some wacky races going on. This is fun as hell. Oh,
Slaps, put D-Squad in the pits.
sorry, Scribbles. Forza contact. Oh, Daniel, you caught a stream? Hell yeah. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day.
Very intense race up here, man. Four of the top 5 have already had a win today. Forza in second, then Subaru 360 gang crowd.
Keep it spatially aware. Keep it aware. And we'll try and catch up to the pack. How about that, Scribbles? Ah, gonna get home and do some racing yourself, Daniel. Nice, nice. What type of classes do you like to play on for, sir? Don't think I've asked you that before. Definitely want to know.
Slash Bill wants me to put these from the pits. Ferrari 512 is actually surprising me right now.
In a good way?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like a 5.6 handling car, and it's doing well against these power-oriented ones.
I'm all over the place. I think I'm just too tired, guys. I'm not getting the braking points at all.
You burnt out?
Yeah, I think this is the time of day where braking line would come in handy.
Yeah, I'm in the lead momentarily. Oh, here comes D-Squid now. Oh man, that was a big mistake.
Does automatic transmission reduce max speed? Yeah, in a way it does. Yeah, it does, David. But purely because a lot.
Oh, here comes D-Squid.
With automatic gear changes, you know, the game is usually making you upshift or downshift at like the wrong point. Especially upshifting if sometimes it may not be in the power band, and yeah, that's where you lose out on speed. So, highly encourage you to use manual. And manual with clutch, even more so.
Oh my god, D-Squid almost held it in that outside line. Mate, Volks is getting bullied at this point.
Whoa. Look off for tab.
Oh, there's Rufus as well. What is going on here? I made room. How was that, Slaps? Was that good enough for you?
Sorry, Ariza. That's bad.
Well, I'm being Starkey isn't here right now, so I had to do like a representative move in his absence. Sorry, squared up in person.
This just explains the whole night. Oh my god. Go on, Scribbles, don't wait, there's no point. There's no point. If you hadn't noticed, this car is very light. Can't take many bumps. I'm not weaving on purpose, Scribbles, I'm really not, it's just the way the car is.
Oh god, Stocky, I've got an email to send you. It's calling Christian Horner or Karen Horner. Yeah, I might have been an overly aggressive move on my part, so D-Squid, send out my heartfelt apologies to you. I mean, I'm smelling what I'm
Have you been doing your...
I mean, I just couldn't resist the move up the
Have you been doing your previous teammate of the night? Have you been doing him dirty, Rossi?
I mean, Squid had the pace there, like to probably get by Volts maybe. I'm not too sure though, but oh, that was such a race. D-Squid, man, if you're there, please respond to me, man. I didn't
Give
mean,
Rossi a sign.
like kind of speechless in that sense. May need to take this up with the Old Tour Council.
Oh, David, you just bought the game. Oh well, this is the best time to like try and learn manual. Yeah, you don't want to get the habit of being reliant on automatic for sure. It will cost you so much time in lap pace. So yeah, definitely practice manual, and then as soon as you can, get used to trying manual with clutch. Manual with clutch is so much faster.
Oh man.
Seems like you had some calamities there, Rossi, at the end. I'm gonna have to watch that back on your stream.
Yeah, that was quite funny, man. Like the last few races in general, on my perspective, were absolutely top notch, close racing all the way. Sorry, just had to come my throat there. Absolutely spectacular racing tonight. I'm really happy with you guys. Some spectacular battles, close racing. Not overly too much carnage. A little bit of bumping and grinding here and there. But this is the standards that we're essentially wanting every week. It's nice to have it naturally with you guys. And the banter was there as well in the Alpha class. Starkey, mate, you missed out on some Alpha class today. So hopefully you can join us for next week's whatever class it is next week. We shall mention that to you guys later on. But what have you thought about tonight, John? How's it been from your perspective?
Oh, you know, it's been a bit ropey, a bit messy. Sometimes my fault, sometimes not. But it's genuinely been really fun to be back in A class. It really has. A class always delivers the goods because there's such a great mix of cars you can run with, whether it's like power, acceleration, handling. We didn't actually visit many like handling orientated tracks, to be fair, but I think I still had like, a ton of fun. So yeah, thanks for being the host of the lobby today, Rossi, and thanks to everyone who was turned up. Been an absolute joy to race with you guys as always.
Yeah, man, and definitely we've had some good all-round tracks. I think that's not so much handling, but good all-rounders, and a lot of power here and there. Something that we've not really had in a while. So it's nice to have a change in perspective of that point of view. And yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the racing, both my chat and also John's chat as well. Speaking of John, I think he's probably got some content coming soon. I think maybe am I a mind reader?
No, you've read the mind. In fact, I've got a video that's going to be coming out in 2 days' time, which will be that'll be early access for the members, such as the start sheet and a couple of other people. So yeah, watch out for that, guys. And then that will be made available. There'll be another video that was available for everyone on the weekend. So last Saturday, I released one on a tuning guide, specifically on how to tune mid-engine cars, which a lot of people seem to be enjoying. So that's fantastic news. I think I'll follow that theme and touch into another type of car, whether that's the engine placement or the drivetrain. I think you guys really seem to be digging that stuff, so keep your eyes peeled. There'll be one more of that coming out this week.
Very nice. You heard it from the main man himself. Stay tuned to Mr. GSR John's channel. You can also follow my channel as well if you want to keep up to date with streams. We have 2 upcoming this weekend, Horizon 4 on Saturday and FM7 on Sunday, Endurance GT. And you're also more than welcome to join the Discord channel as well, where we can talk anything from FM7 tips and tricks, and also Horizon as well. So thank you so much for the link there, absolutely appreciated. And we can also talk about, you know, general topics like F1, you know, WC, you know, you name it, and we can talk about it. And Mr. John is also in that Discord as well, so absolutely class act. So yeah, unfortunately that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining us once again from both myself and John. Absolute class for holding these lobbies for you guys every single week, rotating classes, and introducing that variety which we want to continue. But until next week, guys, you enjoy the rest of your week. Probably see you guys on Saturday, but until then, see you guys later.
Bye bye.